caught y'all off guard. I had to get some. Let me get some 50 Cent. Let me get some. Good evening to everybody watching the dribble. It's going to be money on the floor this week. I got the bag. I'm dumping money on the floor. So I'm going to be able to feed the rest of the YouTube community with some information that I'm going to drop probably tomorrow or the day after. Depends on how I feel. I'm beat up right now. I'm wore out right now. But I'm fighting through the screens. What up, what up, what up? Peace. Make sure that y'all subscribed. Oh my goodness, Nature Crocker came in here and jumped right on Mano's head. Flying elbow drop. PILLMATIC 3 is fire. I don't be fucking around, man. There's certain things that I'm forced to do to declare my individuality. My PILLMATIC series is one of them. The Spurs and the Knicks are balling. I'm tired, man. I'm probably have to watch it on Sports Center tomorrow. The world needed to see how rotten Diddy was. James Coleman said Mano's trying to stay relevant. Them niggas ain't no suckers, man. 50 dealing with them niggas like they chumps and shit. Them niggas ain't no suckers. Them is black men. Them niggas gonna say what the fuck they wanna say. Everybody wanna act fake mad, but in actuality, they're showing their true colors. If you have a problem with 50, then you're clearly accepting the things Puff did. Exactly, that's what I was saying. What about Joy Dickerson Neal, the chick that got raped in 1991, the first victim that spoke on a documentary? What about her? Nobody cares about her, huh? Nobody cares about none of the victims. What about Aubrey O'Day, who, according to an affidavit, somebody walked in on her with Diddy penetrating her, and another guy had his hammer in her mouth. People act like that's the only Diddy documentary. Black Sheep TV, what up? It don't make no sense. So yeah, right? What's everybody's beef? Everybody seems to have a problem. I think that come with being high profile. 50's high profile. He got the hottest documentary on the planet right now. It's breaking records on fucking Netflix. And people got a problem with that. I don't understand. Did I miss something? 50 acts like a female. Peace, Gully. It's the fact that he's in prison for now, but the people feel fake sympathy as a virtue. If you assaulting motherfuckers, you're supposed to go to prison. If you are the type to sexually assault people, you probably should be behind bars. I don't have an issue with the documentary. It's the fact that there are many others that we will never know about, because 50 Cent is still one of the top New York rap artists, still relevant. He didn't put the smut on Puff. Puff did that to himself. Mark Curry's explanation of the X pills and the champagne was weak as shit. He was with the get down for show. I got some money on the floor. Put it on the floor tomorrow. I'm gonna dump it out tomorrow. I've been a little tired. When I came back from Japan, I went to Atlanta the next day. So and mind you, I'm lifting weights in between, going to the gym in between. Ain't no skipping no workouts. He called them squatters. Mano's podcast is weak. Their podcast is like that show that has starred The View. They don't interview people. They just be on there discussing, having discussions. It's not a really entertaining podcast. Do you is there any pertinent information drawn from their podcasts or their discussions? No. I think they basically use 50 for content. They discussed it. Jim, of course, Jim is the ringleader. He has a motive, so he's gonna say that It wasn't a documentary, it was a mockumentary. What about all the other documentaries that came out about Puff? Don't you know that 50 Cent was the last to drop? There was about 10 of them that preceded 50 Cent. They podcast is dope. Yeah, if you mean the type of dope that had you nodding out. Yeah, it's Blue Magic. I think their podcast is one sided. 50 got them Sam stands Eminem was talking about. Mano was the only one benefiting because he ain't hitting on shit but an algorithm. Cameron and 50 been trying to end Jimmy some kind of way. Fab, Mano, and Dave East just collateral. I don't think Fab has anything to do with it. He doesn't talk a lot on the podcast. He doesn't say a lot. I think he just spoke how he felt about um, the documentary. I don't think the documentary was slanderous. Was it slanderous? I don't think so. I don't. I think the documentary was more so a recount. It was like telling a Diddy story. That's what it seemed to be. Alex Stapleton made a good decision to get 50 for his name. It seemed like Mano was just taking up for Jim Jones because Jim Jones has the little brother mentality. Puff locked up and can't fight back. Hold on. Sucker move. Locked up and can't fight back. Couldn't do nothing with Puff before he got jammed up. What about the other? What about all the other productions that came out about Puff? And how do y'all hold 50 Cent accountable? What about Joy Dickerson Neal? What about Mark Curry? What about what's my man name? Roger Bond. What about Little Rod? What about all of these other people? So they all on sucker time, huh? It wasn't no sucker shit to stiff Little Rod out of his money for producing that Love album. That wasn't sucker shit though, huh? Make it make sense. Everything in the documentary has already been stated before. Motherfuckers just don't like Puffs and 50 banked on it. The podcast game weak as shit right now. These rappers saturating the game. We need to hit the reset button. I fuck with the guys like you to provide original content. Who the fuck wants to hear from Mano? He's lame. Puffy did so many black people dirty, but that's not an issue. That doesn't seem to be an issue, huh? Fab should have been in a documentary. Diddy wanted to party with him bad in that Drink Champs video. What about B.I.G.? Everybody in this chat sound like y'all on Diddy's side. Says a lot about who we dealing with. That's what it sound like to me. Got a lot of Diddy sympathizers. Y'all don't care about Joy Dickerson who got raped, huh? Y'all don't care about Little Rod who produced that album but didn't get no money out of it. Y'all don't care about them, huh? And Little Rod's lawsuit with Tony Busby went nowhere because it was cap. Diddy's a predator. Tried to offer Sean Poe 50,000 after doing 10 plus years for him. If you're against the documentary, co-sign Diddy. Simple as that. Why does everybody seem to have a problem with it? I see it not just Mano and that podcast, Jim Jones and all. Not just them. There's other people who's been, critical of the documentary. Like he did something. Like 50 Cent did something to Puff. He didn't do nothing to him. Gully, how come 50 felt it was okay for his baby mom to hire an escort but wrong for Puff? He didn't even have her in the documentary. You think them niggas really over renting that building? I don't know what type of building that they filming in that cost 250,000. That don't make sense. That didn't make sense to me. Why wasn't none of them people called a trial besides Capricorn and she was destroyed on the stand? They was at the parties too. He kicked the man while he was down. Ain't nobody kicked that nigga while he was down. Puff told Fat Joe that he would tear the red bone ass up. We've been alive for all of this Diddy stuff. Why do we believe that Sucker is the boogeyman now? He been a weenie, soft as baby shiznit. Because people saying 50 a cornball for that don't mean we like Puffy. So y'all think that that's the name of this, the title of this live stream is what's everybody's issue with 50? This is what I'm trying to put my finger on. If Diddy was paying people, it wouldn't be no documentary. I agree. I agree entirely. Damn, my PA brother, I disagree with you on this one. You're entitled to your opinion. It's like an asshole. I'm sure you heard that line before. Diddy brought this on himself. He should have paid the cameraman. Bingo. Let's talk about that. If Diddy had paid the cameraman, it wouldn't be no documentary, correct? If Diddy paid the cameraman, would there be a documentary? He did the shit to himself, yo. Nigga gotta learn to pass the ball. He said that's who he should have paid. Fifth been violating Diddy well before the PM. Shit, if anything, that's his get back. He did it to himself. I agree. So, what do y'all think about the first chapter I released of the Mark Curry interview? I'm about to I'm about to put some money on the floor tomorrow. He's gonna release some hot shit tomorrow. They holler and kicking Diddy while he's down. He's a black man, but Diddy knew he was black when kicked the people down. Seems to be a common theme. Diddy never wanted to pay anyone. The production company said his person that filled in for him when he was off stole the footage. Yeah, he gonna talk about Suge. They should do a documentary on 50 to all his fair game, him burning down that crib. You think that's gonna make him look bad if he burnt down that crib? That ain't gonna make him look bad. It's not. And we didn't seen 1,000 documentaries about 50 Cent. We didn't seen 1,000 documentaries about Puff. Why is this one the one that everybody is so offended by? Diddy kicked all of his victims down, picking up a couple nits tomorrow. The collection finally got around to it. All right, all right, all right. I was sick when it cut off. Good first episode. P. Diddy should have got more years. Slimy dude. The first one was good. You started off with the elephant in the room. We had to discuss that. I couldn't interview him and we didn't talk about that statement made on Art of Dialogue. That was very important. We had to deal with that. Y'all wouldn't have accepted it from me if I didn't confront him about that. They said Jimmy Henchman people burnt that crib down. Diddy didn't like to pay anyone. I seen in an interview where he didn't want to pay Ghostface for the special delivery remix. With his BM and kid in the house. Nah, he know that ain't a good look. think I've had enough of Rafe Edmonds, man. Big G need to stop. He's out of control. Supreme Allah, appreciate the super chat. Diddy mastered the biggest heist in hip hop, robbed everyone he encountered, even the deceased. Y'all still ain't said what it was that why is them niggas on that podcast? Why do they feel some type of way about 50 Cent? You think they got a motive? Jim got the motive. Jim the one that was calling it in the mockumentary. You know why? Jim is in he's in the documentary. He's in the reckoning. He's in there at least twice. So obviously he cool with Puff, got a relationship with him. So that's why he feels some type of way about it. Right? I don't think Fab got no issue with 50 Cent. I don't. Gully Vlad said he has the biggest interview that will put the nail in the Diddy's coffin. Gully was killing it with that reeking and fur. Diddy didn't even want to pay the city college victims, putting stuff in his mom's name to avoid it. Conway album is fire. I feel sorry for Gene. Gene said he's mad because Netflix didn't pay him. He got played, and now his diabetes is destroying him. Shouldn't be eating various porks. He can't blame his diabetes situation on Netflix. You think him getting a bunch of money from Netflix was gonna cure him? Nigga wasn't gonna do nothing but eat more pork. Nigga wasn't gonna do nothing but eat more swine. They probably saving him. Nigga asked that lady for 50,000. You're not a big portion of the fucking story, dude. You exaggerate, you lie, you recycle information that you got from other people. Just stop it. He did the most and wound up with the short end of the stick. He's salty. He should have just went and got that little 20,000 or whatever they offered him. Gonna ask for 50. Nigga try to strike for 50. Do you think it's fair to make a documentary with that person putting in their input? You got to rephrase that. All of that information in that documentary, for the most part, was public information. And of course, you had people, former associates, Capricorn, Roger Bond, Little Rod, victims. All I want to know is 50 a gangster in the street, dude. If no, it's cool. I don't understand what you mean by that. Gene Deal breaks his silence every other week. That was the first thing I asked Mark. What do you think about Gene? He tried to take it easy on Gene. Gene is a piece of shit. Why is it that every time a black person does a documentary, people mad, but others do it is fine? He said it was the dribble, but not my dribble. 50 trying to put together a case. Bruh, stop it. The fuck are you talking about? There's no case if there was no laws broken. Stop raping bitches. Stop raping bitches and start paying motherfuckers that you owe. Didn't y'all see that chick Joy Dickerson crying? She was crying in the documentary, right? About being raped in 1991. That shit was 30, maybe 30 years ago, 40 years ago. Some shit like that. Right? Like 32 years ago. She was crying to this day. But y'all don't see no wrong in that, huh? Yeah, that was sad. 50 is definitely trying to put a case together. What's the case that he trying to put together? Y'all say anything. What's the case that he trying to put together? We're all ears. The floor is yours. What's the case that he's trying to put together? Do you know that them people got lawsuits on him? He got 77 pending lawsuits. You think 50 has something to do with them people suing him? Oh, so okay, the Tupac thing. But y'all don't fault Keefy D, huh? That was Keefy D on there doing all that talking, but you fault 50 Cent. That was Keefy D that said Puff told us he'd give us $1 million. But you fault 50 Cent for that. Make it make sense. Y'all not making no fucking sense, y'all. Y'all not making no sense. It's a lot of illogical thinking in this chat right now. Tupac was lined up by Puff. That's been public record. Zip got the check. Keefy D don't have a documentary. Keefy D said that shit to the police. What the fuck is you talking about, idiot? You got one more time. You getting the fuck out this chat. Speedball your ass out this chat. Do you not know that Keefy D was talking to Russell Poole? He was talking to the goddamn police. The fuck is you talking about? How the fuck did 50 Cent? 50 Cent wasn't around when he was in that room with them fucking police. He was talking to the fucking police. So how the fuck did 50 Cent? How the fuck is 50 Cent trying to put him in jail? He's talking to the goddamn police. You think he was talking to the police for free? You think he said that shit to them for free? You're not making no fucking sense. Ain't nothing worse than a slow motherfucker. This nigga's talking to the police. That's fucking Russell Poole that he talking to. 50 Cent ain't got nothing to do with that. Keefy D spoke to the cops, wrote a book, and did an interview. What the fuck is dude talking? I don't know what the slow nigga talking about. So Orlando ain't do it. Whatever Keefy D said, it don't matter if Orlando did it. It don't matter if Fat Dre did it. It wasn't but one person in that car that's living. He the one that told him. He the one that said that shit. He could have said the boogeyman did it. It's one motherfucker that was there. It's one motherfucker that's still living that was there. He spoke so much, he told so much, he got himself arrested. So 50 Cent is the one that put him in jail, huh? Didn't Keefy D get himself arrested? Didn't he? Didn't Keefy D go on all types of platforms talking about that murder? So how the fuck did 50 Cent how the fuck is 50 Cent trying to make a case? You act like you slow, man. A lot of this info been running. The net and airways shit just got put together. Good. Diddy help sink himself. Boy was doing too much. Yeah, they arrested his ass in Las Vegas. Motherfucker wrote a book. He was on Vlad talking. Yeah. But 50 Cent is the one that's putting the case on him, huh? Come the fuck on, man. Shh. I need my football helmet. I need the football helmet on right now. Keefy D said Pac was breakdancing in the back seat. Doing too much got Keefy D and Diddy locked. Birds of a feather. A lot of activity. They slow because they listening to Dame Dash about street codes. Choke No Joke was right about Keefy D and Reggie. $50 just made a collage. A good one. I done watched that shit like 5 times. It don't add up. Orlando got released from the hospital at a certain time, and Pac got bodied at another time. Do y'all know that people said that the fat nigga Dre did it? They said a beefy arm came out the window and started shooting. Witnesses said that the arm was fat, right? Orlando is skinny. They let Orlando claim that shit. Correct? Didn't they say that Dre the one that really did it? Whatever the case, between the eyewitnesses that seen the fat arm and Keefe D saying that we pulled up next to him and he got the popping, 50 Cent ain't had nothing to do with that shit. It's a lot of short bus shorties tuned in tonight. Very. Make sure that y'all subscribe, man. Tomorrow, I'm tired right now. Tomorrow, I got something for y'all ass. I do. 50 is in everybody business like a girl, though. I don't understand your gripe, fam. Gully, your semi-pro footage popped up on my feed. What position you played? Looked like inside linebacker. Played tailback, outside linebacker. Played on the D line sometime. You think he would have did a doc on Weinstein though? Weinstein ain't his business. He's in the hip hop business. So why would he make a documentary on Weinstein? Has he made a documentary on anybody white yet? Has any of his shows been about anybody white? His shows have been about what? Niggas. Because that's who his listening body is. Niggas. That's who tuning in. Niggas. He said, how your son doing on his training? He right here. Come here, man. All right, you got your peace sign off. He's never going to talk about a Jew. It's about to get real crazy for Max B soon. He said, yo, look just like you. Yeah, it's my little man and shit. Nigga was cussing at school today. He think he gonna convince me that he wasn't cussing. Man, I was in elementary school cussing. I know you did that shit. Don't lie to me. You heard the Max B audio? No, 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 no. Gina Conway is slow. She's as slow as some of you niggas in this chat tonight. Her name is Gina Conway. That bitch dumb as a box of rocks. Boom, boom, boom. He needs to do a documentary called Culture of Vultures and talk about them Jews. You sound like Minister Farrakhan. Gina dumb as a brick. He said lying and dumb. You could tell by her body movements, her posture and shit. She's slow as a motherfucker. She need a handler. Ain't no telling how much money he gave her for that interview. Bitch slow though. Nothing worse than a bitter ex. Hmm. I seen that Mark Curry joint you did. I read his book. He know it all. He got a new book out. We're gonna talk about it later on in the interview. I got an hour and 40 minutes of content. I'm going through it and I'm taking all of the meat off the bone. Tomorrow I got something for y'all ass. I'm telling y'all. Telling y'all. He told on the audio. Max admitted to everything. They got some. They got some audio of Max admitting to telling. For real. Trey Bucks. Y'all heard on audio Max telling? They got audio. Ooh wee. They got audio. Yep. Whack put it out. Where the fuck did he get that? Where the fuck did he get that? He said, yeah, there's audio. That's AI. That's what he better say. It's artificial intelligence. It's probably AI. Jim and Mano some puffy lovers. He treating them niggas like they don't have an opinion. Them niggas can have their opinion, but the opinion was driven by Jim Jones, who of course is a puffy sympathizer. He's in the documentary. If 50 buys that building, it's legendary. He said, Max hurt me. I'm still a fan. So I ain't hear it yet. Send it to me on IG. Well, I got something to do. I can't be here much longer. I just wanted to touch base with y'all. Let y'all know it's going to be money on the floor tomorrow. Remember, I said it. Blazing hot topic tomorrow from this channel. Watch. Watch. Anyway, make sure that y'all subscribe, man. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. 50 got a reputation for beating women too. I never heard that. Mano and that whole group is whack. They trying to form one good rapper. Shady be bugging. I asked him, do he still do detailing? And he accused me of trying to line him up. Would you ever interview O? I could. I talked to him on the phone. I got his number. I can call him right now. He seems to be doing pretty good by himself. Anyway, I gotta go. I got some shit I gotta attend to. Tomorrow, remember I told y'all tomorrow, make sure y'all go watch that Mark Curry interview. There's more to come. All right? Peace.